Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to be looking at some of the new features that have been added as part of the update to the Screencastify Video Editor. So what we're going to look at is a few of the tools that have been added and a few of the existing tools which have been enhanced. So first of all, we've got a text tool. So the text tool has been here previously, but it has been improved greatly because you could only actually have text in certain parts of the screen, but now you have more control over this. So let's say I want to add some text to, I'll choose the part on the timeline where I want the text to appear, and I click on the text tool. So what I can do here now is move it, number one, to anywhere that I want, which is a nice new feature. Then I can type my text in here. And what's good about this now is I can actually highlight it. I can change it to any font style that I want. I can increase or decrease the size of the font simply by using these buttons here. I can also change the position of the text in the box, whether it's be right in the middle, to align to the top, or align to the bottom. I can also choose whether it's center aligned, left aligned, or right aligned, and bold, italic, or underlined. So that's quite a nice new feature. And then if I want to add some more text at the same part of the video, I simply add a new text box there. So that's a nice new feature with the text tool. And if you want the text to appear for a longer duration, you can simply click the slider here and drag it to go longer or shorter. And then if you want to delete the text, you click on the text there and click delete. And the same for this text box here. I press delete. Click on there and delete. So that's the text tool. Then we've got the blur tool feature. And again, it works in the same way if I want to add a blur here. So let's say, for example, I've got this pupil's work here that I'm trying to look at. So I'm showing this as a demonstration and I don't want their name to appear in the video. What I can do is I can actually blur this out. So if I click blur, I'll click on the clip, choose where I want it to start, and let's say here, because I can see the pupil's name from the beginning. What I can do is click on the blur tool. I can drag it over the part of the screen that I want to blur out, and I can resize it. So I just want to block out the name there, and I can change the intensity so that it's extremely blurred, or it's up to you. So I'm going to do it like that. And then I also want to add another blur here because I can see the name. So if I add a new blur, put it over the top here, change the intensity, and then press done. And again, I can actually then resize this to be as long or as short as I want on the timeline here. So as you can see now, as you click through, the blur remains all the way through. And if you want to delete the blur, you click on it, press delete, and there's still another blur. So I click there and I press delete. Now, the other thing that you can do, let's say in this example here, I just wanted to actually show this element of the screen and not this and not this. What I can actually do, if I click on the clip, now this will apply to the whole clip, not just an individual part. It applies to the whole clip that you've selected. If I click on crop, what I can do, I can just resize this here so that actually only that area of the screen is showing. So if I press done, what you'll see now when I play the video is that actually you can only see that element of the screen. The rest of it is actually deleted. And if you want to uncrop it, you just press Ctrl and Z to undo, like so. And the final new addition in the updates is the ability to zoom into a specific part of the screen during the video. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to click here, and if I click on the zoom tool, if I want this particular section to be the focus at this point in the video, I can do so. And you can see here that this box represents the duration of the clip, so how long it will be zoomed in for. So if I was to drag that back there, it will become shorter, and if I drag it here, it becomes longer. So what you can actually see here now, if I was to start just before and I press play, it's going to zoom in like that, and then when it reaches the end of the duration, it will zoom back out. So that's a really nice way of showing somebody in your video a specific part of the screen that you want to focus on, which is really, really good. So those are the new features, and some of them again are updates, but they make it a lot easier to make a professional looking Screencastify video. So once you've made the video, you go into Editor, you add media, which you add your video clip, and then you can use those tools that I've just shown.